Hey guys, how is everybody doing? And today we got some brand new news. And usually I haven't made one of these videos in a while. I did these back when Scream News was coming out. I think I did it for Chucky News as well. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I'd done something like this, but today we got some special news that I had to make a video about it. We finally got the confirmation that we will be getting a brand new Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, if you are new to my channel and you are just now discovering me, I am a gigantic Nightmare on Elm Street fan. Freddy Krueger is up and running for being my absolute favorite horror character. Him and Chucky are always battling it out for being my all-time favorite horror movie icon. And I did my Nightmare on Elm Street review series a couple of years ago, and that's some of my most proudest work. And that's kind of the review series that kind of helped my channel a little bit. I'm not that big of a name, but kind of helped me out a little bit. But we finally got the confirmation that we are going to get a brand new Nightmare on Elm Street, and this is the news that we got this morning. From Variety, Freddy Krueger is coming back. Paramount and the Wes Craven estate have closed a deal for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie reboot that will be based on the original screenplay for the 1984 original. Now,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, if a lot of you don't know, there's basically been a lot of legal issues with the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise because of the, Wes Craven estate, as I just mentioned. They've kind of owned the rights to Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddy Krueger ever since the unfortunate passing of Wes Craven. So they've held the rights for a number of years. That's about as much as I know. So that's kind of one of the reasons why we have not been getting a Nightmare on Elm Street film. And plus, since the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street remake from Michael Bay, it has been in development hell for the last couple of years, so therefore we have not been getting any Nightmare on Elm Street content. But it seems that Paramount Pictures and the Wes Craven estate have finally come to an agreement of what to do with the next Nightmare on Elm Street film. And you think I would be over the roof excited and overjoyed that we're finally getting a Nightmare on Elm Street film and that we are going to finally get a Nightmare on Elm Street film after nearly 2 decades. But in my own personal opinion, I'm a little bit nervous about this news. Not only one, it was the last film that we got a remake and one of the worst remakes I have ever seen in my life. Two, it just seems to be going in the direction of another remake, which it's more of a reboot because it's going to be adapting Wes Craven's original screenplay, which that kind of makes me a little bit excited because I am excited to see what the original version of Nightmare on Elm Street was going to look like. Now, I don't really know what the original screenplay looked like. I don't really know a story on that. The only thing that I know about the original idea for Nightmare on Elm Street is that instead of Freddy Krueger being a child killer, he was a child lover. I'll just leave it at that. So that's the only idea that I know that was part of the original idea for the original Nightmare on Elm Street, which I really hope they don't go in that direction with this because we already got that version of Freddy in the 2010 remake and I didn't like it. I don't think any of us did. But either ways, now I'm a gigantic Nightmare on Elm Street fan, and I'm very excited to see what this film will be, but at the same time, I am nervous. We haven't gotten one in nearly 2 decades, and this is going to be the first time we see it. And not only one is it going to be basically another remake, but it's also going to be the second Nightmare on Elm Street film without Robert Englund. Robert Englund is Freddy to me. Nobody will ever top that performance, and I think a lot of us can agree. However, I don't agree with people saying that no one else should play the role. I do think that other people should have a chance to play this role and make it their own. And I hope the next Freddy Krueger actor that they hire, I hope he does make it his own, and I hope he doesn't try to replicate Robert and his work there because you can't replicate art, as they say. I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket because I'm tired of it in my lap. So I do hope that the next person that they get to play Freddy Krueger, I hope that he makes it his own and doesn't rely on Robert's old work because I feel like if you do that, then what's the point of hiring someone new? But I do hope that they make it his own. And I do think the last person that played him, Jackie Early Haley, I do think he did a good job. The issue was just, the script that he was given and the horrible makeup that they put on him. I honestly feel like if Jackie Early Haley got a better movie and better makeup, I think a lot more people would be talking about his performance in that film. Because to me, it's a very underrated performance. I feel like Jackie Early Haley did a damn good job for what he was given, and I liked his version. He was freaky and scary, even though he was a child lover. So I really liked what Jackie Early Haley did. So I have a lot of expectations for the next guy because if someone like him can do good, I'm sure you can find someone that can do pretty good as well. And my hope is that I hope they don't hire some big A-list actor to play Freddy Krueger. If I'm honest, I'm kind of hoping that they hire this no-name type actor that can like really put himself on the map and show the world his acting abilities. I hope that's the kind of route that they go because if you get some A-list actor to do it, then it's going to be hard to not see him as Freddy Krueger after that. So hopefully they hire some no name because I would really like that. And I find it interesting that they do want to go in this route of rebooting the franchise with doing the original script. That's something I really am looking forward to because I am excited to see what maybe that original film would have looked like, and hopefully it doesn't ruin the original movie for me. And a lot of you might notice that this is going to be distributed by Paramount. And if a lot of us know and who have been longtime fans, Freddy Krueger was owned by New Line Cinema, which is a Warner Brothers company. So it seems like Warner Brothers doesn't own the rights to Freddy Krueger anymore. And it seems like the Wes Craven estate wanted to go with Paramount. And it looks like they have a lot of trust with Paramount right now, which we'll see what happens there. But overall, I'm pretty interested to see what the new Nightmare on Elm Street film will look like. I am nervous to see what it will be because again, it's been nearly 20 years since we got a new Nightmare on Elm Street film, and who knows when this is going to be released. There is no confirmation when it's going to be released. There doesn't even seem to be a writer involved, and it doesn't seem like a director's attached, and it doesn't seem like anyone else is attached. But as time goes on, I'm sure we will get a director, I'm sure we will get a writer, and I'm sure we will get the casting of Freddy Krueger. And who knows, maybe this movie will come out in the next 2 years or so. But the future shall tell. But what are your guys' thoughts on the new Nightmare on Elm Street news? Are you excited for the new film, or are you like me and you're a little nervous, or maybe you're just against it entirely? Let me know in the comments below, and we shall talk about it. And if you like this video, like it. If you love it, subscribe and the bell notification so you get notified for all my latest videos. And of course, until my next video, I'll see you all next time. And don't be dreaming too hard.